Hey guys, this is Todd from COSN coming at you again today. Hey, today I want to do an update on the Bush Grill that I made, I don't know, 4 or 5 videos ago. And I've taken it out several times and tested it. And also had a chance to do what I wanted originally to do, was cook some steaks on it. We had some T-bones out there. It was freaking excellent. Loved it. So this, if you guys haven't seen it, this little guy, this little Bush Grill, and the little legs come off. And so I had a couple problems out there that I'm going to fix today. One, it isn't quite big enough for 2 people, and usually I go out in pairs or with somebody else. It's just, one, it's good stuff, and I like enjoying the outdoors with a friend and going out there and having some fun. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger today, and one of the big problems that I had, while the legs were great length, one of them, because I only pinch fit these, that's all I did with them, one of them fell off into the fire, and that presented, as you know, a pretty good issue. So what I'm going to do today also is I'm going to pin those and make it so that you can actually pin the legs on and make them round instead of having the round peg and a square hole. Which, that's what I had laying around the shop. That's why I ended up building that way. But now I got some round stock to actually build some proper legs. So I'm going to bring you with me during this build process, and I'll show you the end result. Alright guys, so it was actually pretty simple, or it's a pretty simple build, so it doesn't take a whole lot of time. Mainly most of the time consuming thing is drilling the holes through the legs to put the pins in. But let me tell you, it's going to be worth it in the long run. After losing one in a fire, it's not fun fishing that out and then trying to get it all back together. So what I've basically done here is I've added 2 inches to this. I'll get a little closer. So basically, I've added, and you can tell that I didn't go all the way to the ends with the angle iron, and I wanted to kind of cut down on some weight. And actually, I've taken off, this is the old grill, so actually I've taken off about 1/2 inch, actually. Because what I found out with this other grill, and I should have realized it the first time, is I put the angle iron on the wrong side. I should have put it here and here, because of the way that the expanded metal's running. So this has flex, and I should have put it there and there, and it would have been stronger, which I'm not putting a whole lot of weight on it. So on this model, I've actually put it on the right side, so now there is hardly any flex at all. So this is even stronger, less metal, and on my legs, check it out, no longer square peg. So that's kind of nice. I put the round legs on here, and I also made it so that you can clip them and take them off nice and easy. It's a lot better design than my other design, and so basically you just put them on here. They all interchange. You don't have to have the right leg to the right peg. So anyway, so that's about 2 inches bigger than my other one, which is all I really needed. I just needed a little bit bigger so I can get 2 steaks on there instead of 1. And I know I'm going, out there with the steaks, but I like eating good when I'm out there in the field. So anyway, so this is my Bush Grill. This is the new one that I just made, and it all comes apart and compresses down to a nice and flat, carryable grill. So, and I know there's products, product lines out there that build their own grills, and some of them are pretty good, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them are real flimsy, cheesy, not going to last you a long time. I can almost guarantee you this is going to last me a really long time. And also, another thing is, you guys might think, well, how do you guys, what do you use to eat on out there? eat steaks and stuff. Well, I've got something. Okay, so this is what I take out there, and you can get them at the Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. I'm sure everybody has one of those all over the place. Really cheap, just cost you $1. They're cheap cutting boards, but they're really nice. They don't weigh anything hardly. I mean, they are super light. They're super hard plastic, and it's nice. They got a handhold. Put the steak on there. It's easy to cut. You got a plate. You can do steak, potatoes, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't have any lips around the edges, so you do get some juice run off. But you know what? That's okay with me. So that's what I use for plates out there. And also with this grill, I carry a stainless steel brush, so of course I can clean it. And also to lubricate it, what I do, instead of bringing like a bottle of oil, I just take some paper towels, put it inside of a Ziploc bag, and put a bunch of olive oil in it, and then close it up. And that olive oil will seep into those paper towels, and then you can just take the paper towel, season your grill before you put your steak on so it doesn't stick. Because you can get these pretty hot, throw the steak on there, all of a sudden you're fighting to get it off. So just a couple pointers, and I'll show you a full cook video one of these times when I get out there. I didn't have enough time last time, but I will show you this out in the field up close and personal. So hey, I thank you guys for watching, all your subscriptions and everything you do for me.